Hello everyone. Today I would like to talk about one of Japan's biggest social problems, the declining birth rate. I will explain how non-regular employment may be connected to this issue by using these two graphs. First, let's look at the first graph. It compares the average wages of regular and non-regular workers by age and gender. The blue line shows regular workers and the orange line shows non-regular workers. We can see that regular workers earn more money as they get older. Their wages increase steadily and reach the highest level in their 50s. However, non-regular workers earn much less and their wages don't increase very much with age. This pattern can be seen for both men and women. This means that many non-regular workers have lower and less stable incomes than regular workers. Next, let's look at the second graph. It shows the percentage of non-regular workers in Japan from 1989 to 2019. The graph tells us that the number of non-regular workers has increased over the past 30 years. In particular, the percentage of women working in non-regular jobs has increased from about 36% to 56%. The percentage of men has also increased from about 9% to 23%. Overall, the proportion of non-regular workers has nearly doubled. Now, let's think about how these two graphs are related to the declining birth rate. Getting married and raising children requires a stable income. Families need money for housing, food, education, and childcare. However, if people have low or unstable incomes, they may worry about their future. Because of these financial concerns, some people delay marriage or decide not to have children. In other words, as the number of non-regular workers increases, more people may face economic insecurity. This can become one of the causes of Japan's declining birth rate. Of course, non-regular employment is not the only reason for the declining birth rate. Other factors such as the high cost of living, long working hours, and the difficulty of balancing work and family life also play important roles. To solve this problem, the government and companies should work together to improve working conditions, increase wages, and create more stable job opportunities. They should also provide better child care service and financial support for families. In conclusion, these two graphs show that the increase in non-regular employment and the large wage gap between regular and non-regular workers may contribute to Japan's declining birth rate. I believe that improving employment stability is an important step toward creating a society where people can feel confident about getting married and raising children. Thank you for listening.